sky ride, aerial forest adventure park, bike rentals, zip line. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool. And I was looking at something, and I was surprised because it had been a little while since I was over there. That how much you've expanded for your summer activities.
We do. I mean, it used to be gondola and that sort of thing.
Right.
But a couple years ago, we added our aerial forest adventure park, which is a lot of fun. It's a ropes course in the forest, and there are several different levels of courses, so you can work your way up from beginner to intermediate to expert, and there's a lot of challenge and variety up there. We have our Bunyan's Bouncing Backyard, fun park for kids. It's a bouncy house and inflatable games, so we've really expanded our offerings for everybody.
Yeah, plus zip line.
Zip line, we have a zip line that goes over the Pemigewasset River, which is a lot of fun, especially when the river's high. You get to get a bird's eye view.
Oh, that's cool. Now, once you go over, do you get to come back, or are you stuck on the other side?
Yeah, we have two. we have two towers. So you climb up the first one, you go over, then you climb up the other side, and then come back on.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's great. So that's going on. That's your summer activities. What's your summer schedule now that summer is winding down? Actually,
we're open today, 10 to 6. From here till October 13th, the gondola will be open on a daily basis, and all of our other summer activities will be open on weekends. So.
And those will carry right through till
October
Columbus
13th.
Day.
Yep.
And now, of course, Loon is known for a lot of other activities besides skiing. You do this thing called skiing in the winter, but we're not talking about that yet. But what else is coming up this fall? Of course, the Highland Games is happening.
The Highland Games is a huge event coming up September 19th through the 21st. It's a 3-day festival of Scottish bands, food, haggis, and the Scottish heavy athletics, which is a really fun event with the caber tossing. Shot put kind of events. It's really fun.
Oh, and that's great. So, and how many years has that been now, roughly? I can't remember the exact number.
I believe this year's the 39th year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's a great time every time people go there. People talk about it. Just a fun event, and you don't kind of expect it here in the woods of New Hampshire, but it's kind of fitting, a little bit Scottish looking.
Yeah. It definitely has a Scottish feel. One of my favorite little activities they have is a sheep herding competition. So they have a flock of sheep on one of the ski slopes above a base lodge, and you watch the sheepdogs kind of herd them. And it's really, really cool. Really fun to see.
Now, have you had the haggis? Have you tried the haggis?
I unfortunately have not tried the haggis.
I've had haggis. I had it in Scotland, and it was actually really good. So if I come this year, then I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. And if you don't want haggis, we also have Scottish desserts.
Right.
If you're not that adventurous. So.
Well, very cool. Yeah. And then what else you got coming up this fall?
Columbus Day weekend, we have our White Mountain Oktoberfest. We'll have bratwurst, beer. We'll have fun games like a stein holding competition, which is you basically hold your heavy stein out in front of you and see how long you can stand. We'll have keg tossing, which is always really fun. And coming up October 18th, we'll have our O2X Summit Challenge, which is a new event for us. It's a kind of an off-road trail race. So it climbs 2,100 vertical feet from the base lodge all the way to the summit with a lot of off-trail scrambling.
Wow.
And it should be really exciting.
Now, have you done that?
Well, this is going to be the first year.
Okay, all right.
And I definitely hope to try it.
It definitely sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, it is. It's actually part of a race series. There's a race at Windham, New York, Sugarbush in Vermont, and Sunday River in Maine. So we're the last stop.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be exciting if it's the last stop. Then people know they're kind of in the running.
Yeah. I mean, they have prizes for people who, the fastest person on cumulative time on each race, so it should be a lot of build-up and excitement.
Oh, that's great. And then, coming up not too far after that, you're going to start thinking about skiing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we opened November 8th last year, which was the earliest opening top to bottom that we've ever had. So, we have incredible snowmaking, so as soon as temps get cold enough, we'll be making snow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable that we're already thinking about fall. And of course, Loon, you always see it when you go over the Kank there. There it is, and especially in the winter, just coated in snow.
Exactly. I mean, we're a short 50-minute drive all over the Kank from North Conway.
Right. It's an easy drive.
Yeah. And the next few weeks, we're going to start to see the colors really pop up there. So great time to take a drive over.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So the fall activities you've got going for 5 more weekends, I guess it would be,
Sure.
if I did my math correctly.
I think so.
In my mind there. And what are the hours of operation?
Well, today will be open 10 to 6 on Sunday. From Monday through the end of the season, we'll be open from 10 to 5.
10 to 5.
Yes.
All right. Well, still plenty of time to get everything in.
Of course, plenty of time.
And if people want some more information, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Just visit us online at loonmtn.com.
There you go. And we're looking at the website right now. Hans is bouncing through the different things there.
Sure.
Oh, there's Scottish and.
And of course you can always follow Loon Mountain Resort on Facebook or follow at LoonMTN on Twitter.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Well, Greg, thanks so much for traveling over here
Thanks
today.
for having me.
And talking about all the great things there at Loon. And